You're about to learn something so critical that your entire perspective is about to change. There are literally so many business owners out there who are suffering needlessly because they either didn't learn these fundamental strategies early on or because they just haven't executed them. You're here because you want to know what works and you want to know the fastest and the most effective way of getting there, especially now with what we're experiencing socially and economically. And more importantly, you are not afraid to execute. Have you ever thought to yourself, wow, I thought things would be so different by now. I thought I'd be a successful entrepreneur by now. I thought I'd have more money in the bank by now. And I thought that I wouldn't have to work so hard just to stay above water. Well, if you've had any of those thoughts, then I want you to know that you are not alone, but it's time to move forward. This is a topic that I'm super passionate about because I have been where you are right now, and I know that I can help you. This critical piece that you're missing happens to be one of the main reasons why you see so many failing businesses today, and I am not talking about the pandemic. In fact, all a negative economy does is accelerate failure for the businesses that were already on a path to fail. Of course, in situations like what we have experienced recently, there are some serious exceptions, but in a healthy economy, businesses still fail, and they fail at a staggering rate. After helping entrepreneurs in various industries, from manufacturing, health and wellness, e-commerce, and business services, what I've found is that most people are surprisingly not aware of their funding options, and so they never get off the ground. And even if they are, they have trouble acquiring it because they're missing some very basic things that no one ever taught them. The next problem I've found is that once they get the money, they don't know what to do with it. And so what ends up happening? They bleed out as if they were sitting at a poker table. Now, the real trouble that business owners face after overcoming those two obstacles is scaling for profitability. There is an astonishing number of companies who started on the wrong foot, and we are talking about well-established companies in business for over a decade. In fact, I've personally worked with companies in business for over 2 decades who are finally seeking help to become more profitable, either by automating and optimizing their business processes, this one is huge, or becoming ISO certified, and that's usually to bring on international clients, or by implementing a quality management system, and this one is a game changer. There are literally a multitude of ways to become more profitable, but they didn't have the fundamentals in place to position themselves properly, and so they only sought help when they were already in trouble. And I'm telling you right now, that is the wrong time to be asking for help for the first time. Right now is the time. You want to start off on the right foot. It is so important that you understand this and that you do not wait. Now I want you to do a little exercise with me. Take a moment. I want you to imagine the feeling of waking up every morning and absolutely loving what you do. I want you to imagine having all the resources and the support to accomplish your goals. I want you to imagine knowing exactly how the day will unfold in your favor and not having to worry about what your next move will be just to pay your bills. Imagine living stress-free and having more time to do the things that you actually want to do and being able to take care of your family the way that you want to. I want to tell you something. There are literally millions of entrepreneurs doing exactly that, even right now in these crazy times that we are living in. And there is absolutely no reason why you can't be one of them. The only difference between you and them is that they have an insight that you don't, and they have applied it to their business model. Once you have that same clear perspective, you will have everything that you need to join them and begin living the life that you were meant to live. I want you to remember, success is not personal. It is structural. It's that simple. All you need is a proven strategy, and more importantly, you have to execute it. Who is this person talking to me right now? My name is Melissa. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida with my fiance and our dog, Charlie. I'm a biomedical engineer by trade and a socially conscious business owner, and I am a sustainability consultant. I developed an award-winning business model, and I continued to use the same techniques used in that model to get funding and support for various other projects and ventures over the last 14 years, some of which I am so proud of. And I am here to tell you that getting money and support for your business is not the problem, okay? There is a simple and proven way of doing it. I am here to tell you that it is not the solution if you don't already have a business plan in place. It is that simple. I don't care what anybody tells you. I have heard it all before. I want you to ask any thriving business right now whether or not they have a business plan or a business continuity plan in place. And every single one of them will tell you yes. Do you want to know why? Because it is irresponsible not to have one. I'm going to quickly share my story with you because I want you to learn from my mistakes. I learned the hard way. Instead of pursuing the award-winning business plan that managed to impress 18 top executives and CEOs, I went another route. I actually look back and I cannot believe that I did what I did. I got cocky and I decided to open a different business altogether in a completely different industry with absolutely no plan or executable strategy and with what is referred to as hope marketing. If you can believe it, in my mind, I thought it was a quick detour. Get it up and running, turn a quick profit, hand it over to someone else, and then go back to my dream, my initial plan. I made every mistake that a new business owner could make because I thought that I could wing it. I suffered a great deal. I was depressed, I was constantly stressed out, and I was tied down to my business 7 days a week with a business partner that was on a completely different page than I was. At first, we were on a roll. We landed a national distributor. We were featured multiple times in magazines. We were asked to write articles. We were invited to showcase our products at all of the events that surround the Emmy Awards, the Golden Globe Awards, and the MTV Movie Awards. We were well sought after. And because of it, we thought that we were superheroes. And so we bit off way more than we could chew. And without following any proven systems or strategies, we managed to squander all of our resources and over $100,000 in working capital in the blink of an eye. We had employees who depended on us. We had 2 locations, one in Fort Lauderdale and one in Miami. We had loyal customers and loyal partners who believed in us, but we tried to expand faster than our capabilities. And before long, we were in way over our heads and neither one of us knew how to fix it. We had absolutely no clarity because we were so stressed out trying to keep up with everything that we eventually burnt ourselves out. And the worst part is that our relationships suffered tremendously, both as business partners and as lifelong friends. And all of the excitement of being an entrepreneur became just a really dreadful feeling every morning that I woke up. It was literally the worst time in my life. You see, I was in business for all of the wrong reasons. And like many new business owners, I didn't follow advice or execute some of the most fundamental business practices, even though I knew better. Now, I want you to take a look at this list. What do all of the reasons on this list have in common? Poor management, lack of resources and cash flow, that one is huge. No market demand, poor product offering, unprofitable business model, poor marketing, competition, rapid growth and overexpansion, that was me, poor customer relations, and failure to seek advisement, that was also me. These are all signs that these businesses did not have a business plan. And yet, this is a fundamental step in business development. It is literally the most important and most valuable document that you can create for your business because its job is to address every single one of those topics on that list and then some. Let's go over some basics quickly. What does a business plan actually do? Well, it helps you to develop a profitable business model. The process of creating one establishes a clear vision and direction for your business. It communicates your mission, strategy, and objectives to all of your stakeholders. It serves as a compass and a roadmap for reaching your milestones. But more importantly, it is used as a marketing tool to acquire multiple levels of funding and support. So let me ask you, why on earth would you not have one? Your business plan is your cash flow weapon. All right, let me repeat that. Your business plan is your cash flow weapon. This is the reason why every truly successful company out there has a business plan or a business continuity plan. This is how they never run out of resources. This is how they get support from the business community, from their partners, from their customers, from all of their stakeholders, right down to their team members. This is the key to your success, my friend. Planning. You have to have a plan, and then you take action. It is absolutely critical that you go through the business plan writing process yourself instead of hiring someone else to do it for you, because that defeats the entire purpose of the business planning process, and your stakeholders will see right through it. You need to do it with guidance. You have to be the primary one deciding what will happen in your life, because it is your life, right? You have to decide the kind of business that you want to create. We have a framework that we built our program with, where we show you exactly how to implement and execute each step, and we provide individualized feedback and guidance along the way. This is crucial. Now, we want to get you up and running fast, because once you have a proven strategy, there is no reason to reinvent the wheel. You just need to execute what we show you. You are an entrepreneur, and that means that you are an action taker. Okay? We cannot wait to connect with you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us so that we can help you. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you today, and I will see you in Module 1. Bye-bye for now.